Good afternoon. Welcome to Talks with Toni. So glad to have you join me on this beautiful Friday afternoon. The weather is great. We're getting ready to kick off the summer. Means lots of summer events are going to be happening. Today I have joining me Cassandra Berry. Everybody knows Cassandra. She is the program coordinator for our Community Matters Project initiative here at Denton County Friends of the Family. Cassandra, tell the people what our Community Matters is about.
Well, basically, it's for the purpose of engaging our African American community around the knowledge and understanding of domestic violence within our African American community, getting them involved with our agency to know about the services that we provide, the free services that we provide,
Yes.
and all that we do. And given the statistics as relates to domestic violence for the African American community, being we experience domestic violence at a rate of 35% greater than our ethnic cohorts, it's very important to engage the community and make them aware of what we're doing here and that we do it, compassionately and comprehensively as our mission statement.
I know that's such an amazing stat. When I heard that initially, it just makes your, it makes your heart break to think that this crime is happening. And then the other additional thing was just learning that in African American women ages 15 to 34, that is the number one cause of death is homicide by the intimate partner. Not breast cancer, not lung cancer, none of those things, but domestic violence, intimate partner death. That's just scary because those things are preventable. We can change the direction of African American women and mortality simply by taking a step in educating and increasing awareness in our community. So this project is very near and dear to me. So we have an event coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Juneteenth. If you don't know, explain to people what Juneteenth is about.
Well,
and why we celebrate that in Texas.
Juneteenth is celebrated in Texas, and it has resulted in it being celebrated across the U.S. It is the celebration of the Emancipation Proclamation. 2 years after the signing of that, Texas got notice that we were no longer under that proclamation and that all slaves were free. And so it became a celebration that happens each year on June 19th or the weekend before or after, depending on how the date falls. And so we have a lot of activities this weekend for which we, Friends of the Family, will be involved. It includes coming out tonight. There's a gospel explosion at Shredmore Park. The vendors and the event kicks off at 6 p.m. So it'll be a fun event. It's a family-oriented event. And then following on Saturday, we'll have a parade at 12 o'clock.
Where I understand you're going to be riding in a drop-top convertible.
I will.
Because you have been identified as what?
Miss Community
There
Service.
you go.
Yes. I was elated and surprised to receive that honor, and so I'll be. I've been rehearsing my parade
Oh, nice.
for tomorrow, and we'll have a booth there for that event. There's a lot of activities throughout the day, as well as singing. There's some local. We're in Denton, so you can't go wrong when it comes to music and events and great food. And so that will be happening in the park. And at our booth, I invite you to come by both Friday and Saturday. And this here is my favorite thing to do at our table events. Is our spin to win.
Yes. And
you can spin to win any of these great prizes that are listed here. Now, my number one love for the prizes that we have include a $5 discount on any purchase at our thrift store.
Yes, come get those.
Yes, so we have some of those. So you have to come by and see me in order to be a part of that. Also, we talked about the statistics as relates to the percent of occurrences for African Americans with domestic violence. Well, within our agency, there's a growing number of our clients as a result of this increased awareness.
Sure.
And so because of the need that has come up again, we will have a donations box. So we ask you to come by and drop off products for our African American clients.
Sure.
hair products, skin products for both adults and children. And so I give thanks to Taylor Cameron,
who's the director of our emergency shelter.
Yes, and she and her group, and so they reached out to us and told us about the need. So if you come by and you bring something to put in a donation box, you will get an opportunity to spin to win.
Absolutely.
My favorite thing to do.
So we love to engage with all the aspects of our community. And this event, although it celebrates the Emancipation Proclamation as it related to slaves in Texas, it is something that is certainly open to all areas and demographics of the community. So come out and join the festivities at the Fred Moore Park. There will also be a white party. Too late to get tickets. But if you're going to the Nate Johnson White Party at the Civic Center on Saturday, bring out something. He's been so generous to open up and allow for donations to also be collected at that event. So we just ask that you will come and partner with us. As we increase awareness, we help to make homes safer for all women and children. So come out, participate, be a part of the work that we're doing here. I always encourage people to join us, be a part of something bigger than yourselves. It makes a difference. Last year we served 3,217 victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, both adults and children. This year we're on track to see about a 15% increase in that number. It is quite a daunting task, but we are glad to elevate the awareness so that people know that domestic violence does not have to occur. So come out, be a part of saying no and putting a stop. I always say to people when I'm out talking, it is the service that I hope that my children will never have to use. Hope my daughters will never need the services of friends of the family, but I'm so proud that we're able to offer those services with dignity and quality in a comprehensive level. So it may not be what you ever see your children or your grandchildren participating in, but come out and help us because you never know how we may be able to impact someone that you love and care about. Thank you for joining us. Come out, see Cassandra, Miss Community Service for Southeast Denton. Have her to come out, shake her hand, say hi. Look forward to seeing you guys at the park this weekend. Thank you for joining us with Talks with Toni, and have a beautiful and safe weekend.
Look forward to seeing you.